Forewarned weather with Damian Lotus.
As we head into tonight, I'm tracking cloudy skies and a very mild start here for your early Thursday. But after that, get ready for some rainfall here as we head into your Christmas weekend. Let's get you ready for the latest here. We'll start you off first, as always, with a look at our almanac numbers for today. Started off at 39, ended up at 56 here this afternoon. It was a pretty nice day for us. No rainfall today, but that will change here as we head throughout tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. But in the meantime, over the last hour, you can see cloudy skies that will persist here as we head throughout tonight and tomorrow. And as of right now, a statewide view of our storm scanner is showing that persisting cloud coverage here across the state. Temperature-wise right now for Oklahoma City, we are still at 55 degrees. This is normally our high for this time of year, and we still have those breezy south winds gusting 10 to 20 miles an hour across the rest of central Oklahoma, mid to upper 50s, still 57 currently for Moore and Norman. Across the rest of the state, we have some colder air across the panhandle where it's a little bit clearer, 43 degrees right now in Guymon. And when you factor in the winds, not much of a wind chill here across the majority of the state, except for, once again, the Oklahoma panhandle. We're already starting to see wind chills dipping into the 30s. But as we head into tonight, overnight lows will primarily be a mix of upper 40s to low 50s. We will see some cooler conditions across eastern and across western Oklahoma, especially the panhandle, with some lows dipping into the 30s. But for Oklahoma City, it looks like we'll dip down to the low 50s here for tonight, which I just want to point out, our average low for this time of year is supposed to be 29. We're going to be well above that here as we head into tonight. And wind chills, not much of a factor here for a majority of the state, but we will see some wind chills dipping to right around freezing for parts of the Oklahoma panhandle. And there will be some morning fog here for possibly Oklahoma City, but it looks like dense fog will be possible across western parts of the state as you're heading out the door for your early Thursday. And here's the latest on the chance of rain. We're up until about lunchtime. It's just going to be cloudy, but around lunchtime, 12 o'clock, we will start to see some showers developing across western Oklahoma. This rainfall will work its way towards the I-35 corridor and Oklahoma City right around 3 to 4 to 5 o'clock. So that afternoon drive, it's going to be wet. Grab those umbrellas as you're heading out the door. You won't need them in the morning, but you will need them in the afternoon. By 10 o'clock, most of the heavy rain is going to push its way into eastern Oklahoma, and we will still see some lingering shower chances here for majority of the state, central Oklahoma as well. And then as we head into tomorrow afternoon, highs, once again, upper 50s, low 60s. Even though we're going to see rain chances and cloudy skies, we're still going to see very mild weather. So, of course, in Oklahoma, the first day of winter, we're going to see highs in the 60s with rain chances here for us. Winds will be out of south about 10, 20, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. And yes, looks like we'll tap 60 for your first day of winter here in Oklahoma City. And then as we head into Thursday night, Friday morning, here's the rainfall totals here for a majority of central Oklahoma. We could definitely see an inch plus of total rainfall. So good rains moving into the forecast here as we head throughout Thursday and Friday. And then more rainfall moves in as we head into Christmas. So here's the latest projection on that. Christmas Eve, which is Sunday, we will see a pretty good chance of rain, especially across eastern Oklahoma. Here along I-35, that's going to be the dividing line. If you're west of I-35, not much rainfall. If you live along I-35, it'll be questionable. But if you live, well, the farther east you go, the higher your rainfall totals will be. And then on Sunday, we'll see some lingering rain chances, but overall, Sunday looks pretty nice. And then everybody wants to know about the chance of a white Christmas. Well, for the state of Oklahoma, if you want a white Christmas, you have to travel to the Oklahoma Panhandle. That's going to be the best chance of that. And speaking of best chance, if you really want to see a winter wonderland, you're going to have to go into parts of Nebraska. Some parts of Nebraska right now are projected to see up to about a foot of total snowfall. That is a white Christmas. For Oklahoma City, as we head into tonight, lows will dip into the 50s, cloudy skies, rain chances, highs in the 60s, tracking more rainfall as we head into the weekend for that Christmas holiday. Highs in the 60s here to start winter. That's not too bad. We'll see lows in the 50s, very mild weather, but once we head into Christmas, a cold front will sweep its way through. So Christmas afternoon is actually going to be pretty cold, and that's going to set up for some much colder air here as we head into next week. But overall, it's going to be a pretty mild start here for the first day of winter.
I mean, for everybody that likes cold weather around the Christmas time, I mean, that looks perfect timing.
It is going to be pretty nice here for us, but as of right now, not a white Christmas. It'll be a wet Christmas for some.
Okay, I guess that give or take, depending on what people like, right?
Yep.
Well, Damian's looking out for y'all, so we appreciate that.